There's a moment in life when everything feels heavy. You wake up with a pit in your stomach, you go through the day on autopilot, and you lie in bed wondering if any of this even matters. You look around and see others moving forward, building, thriving while you feel stuck, like you're standing still in a world that refuses to wait. It's part of being human. Maybe your career doesn't excite you anymore. Maybe your relationships feel disconnected. Or maybe you just don't know who you are supposed to be. The scariest part about feeling lost isn't that you don't have all the answers. It's that you start believing there are none. If you're feeling lost right now, this is not the end. But what you do next will decide whether you stay in the fog or finally find your way out. Main narration begins, setting the emotional foundation. Everyone gets lost at some point. That deep down, something in you still believes there is more. They question their choices every night. You're not broken, you're in transition. And like all transformations, it's uncomfortable, it's confusing, it breaks you open, but it also rebuilds you. Because when you're lost, you're actually in the perfect place to start over. Let yourself feel the confusion, the sadness, the fear. You cannot fix what you refuse to face. Healing begins when you allow yourself to acknowledge where you are without shame. You're in the perfect place to discover who you are without the noise, the pressure, the false labels. But here's the truth. Feeling lost isn't a sign you failed. It's a signal. It's your soul, your intuition, your inner compass crying out, telling you that the path you senti aligned with who you truly are. Graduate, get a job, climb the ladder, find the one, buy a house, stay safe. But no one talks about how empty it can all feel when those checkboxes are ticked off, and you still feel like something's missing. You see, society tells us to have everything figured out. You might hear that voice in your head. Why don't I feel excited? Why do I feel disconnected? Why do I feel behind everyone else? These questions are not weaknesses. They are starting points. They're proof that you haven't given up. More people feel this way than you can imagine. That person smiling in the meeting, they cried in their car before walking in. It's that friend who seems so put together. There's a word for this phase. Transformation. So what do you do when you're lost? First, stop running. Sit with the discomfort. Stop filling the silence with distractions. Second, let go of the pressure to have everything figured out. Clarity doesn't come in a lightning bolt. It comes in whispers, in small actions. Maybe what you thought you wanted was never really yours. Just the honest one. That's okay. There's power in realizing that you've outgrown your old dreams. It doesn't mean you failed. It means you've evolved. Life is not a straight line. It's not a script. It's a messy, winding journey filled with detours, breakdowns, breakthroughs, and unexpected turns. Talk to yourself like you would a close friend. Be encouraging. Be gentle. You don't need to bully yourself into progress. The one who walks with confidence and peace. They're not far away. They're on the other side of this storm. But they need you to keep going. They need you to stop giving up on yourself. They need you to believe just a little longer that you are capable of becoming someone greater than you ever imagined. The people who build meaningful lives aren't the ones who had it all mapped out. They were the ones who had the courage to keep going, even when the map was missing. They're waiting for you to take one brave step today. And yes, it's messy. But it's also beautiful. That what's waiting for you on the other side of this confusion is not just clarity, but a life that finally feels like yours. It means your old life no longer fits, and a new one is being born. Don't numb it. Don't rush it. Don't run from it. Quiet mornings and long walks. It comes when you stop trying to force the path and start listening for what feels true. Maybe you've been chasing someone else's version of success. Movement creates clarity. Take one small action today that moves you toward curiosity. Because fear is often a signal not of danger, but of growth. Read a book. Take a class. Start a journal. Call someone who inspires you. These tiny decisions create momentum, and momentum changes everything. You don't need a 5-year plan right now. You just need your next right step. Not the perfect step, not the impressive step. If you feel lost, the worst thing you can do is stay frozen. You don't have to leap, just lean. Lean toward the things that make you feel alive, even if they scare you, especially if they scare you. It means you're searching. It means you're refusing to settle for a life that doesn't light you up. And that is something to honor, not hide. You're not supposed to have it all figured out. Your confusion doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're alive. Give yourself grace. You are rebuilding from the inside out. That takes time. That takes patience. You are not lazy. You're not behind. You are not hopeless. You are growing. You are shedding old layers. Picture your future self. It's the one who feels proud, the one who wakes up with energy, that version of you. They're not waiting for perfection. If you're feeling lost, it means you're on the edge of something powerful. Lean in. Listen deeply. Act with intention. You're not lost. You're being rerouted. So hold on. Don't quit. This moment is not the end. It's the beginning. And it's not too late. Not even close.